Sean "Diddy" Combs was denied bail after being found guilty of prostitution charges and acquitted of more serious charges in his high-profile federal sex crimes trial on Wednesday. He has been ordered to remain in custody as he awaits sentencing, despite his lawyer's request for an immediate release. Judge Arun Subramanian explained that he denied bail for Diddy ahead of the trial and sees no reason to reach the opposite conclusion now. Per CNN, the judge also cited an alleged act of violence against a woman in June 2024, after the rapper was already being investigated. This highlights a disregard for the rule of law and a propensity of violence, he said. Combs' sentencing is currently scheduled for October 3 at 10 a.m. ET. However, the judge noted that at the defense's request, he may be willing to move it up. In Manhattan Federal Court Wednesday, a jury of 8 men and 4 women found the rapper not guilty of more serious charges, including racketeering and sex trafficking, following the widely publicized trial. The multi-hyphenate, 55, pumped his fists and dropped to his knees in an apparent prayer after the verdict was read. Combs' supporters, including members of his high-profile family, openly cheered as the rapper blew celebratory kisses. Attorney Marc Agnifilo requested an immediate release for his client, along with permission to travel to Los Angeles, New York City, and Florida, ahead of his upcoming sentencing. Agnifilo proposed a bond of $1 million and asserted that the rapper's family could provide it the same day. Amid prosecutors' objections, the judge did not immediately address the request, instead setting a deadline of 1 p.m. on Wednesday for lawyers to submit arguments in support of or against the Mogul's release on bail. Combs now faces a maximum of 20 years in prison for the 2 counts of knowingly transporting an individual across international borders or state lines for prostitution. Each count carries a maximum sentence of 10 years. Deliberations began on Monday, with jurors announcing Tuesday that they had reached a partial verdict on 4 of the 5 counts. They were unable to immediately reach a consensus on the racketeering conspiracy charge. Following the announcement of Wednesday's verdict, Combs' fans and supporters celebrated by squirting baby oil on one another outside the courthouse. The Bad Boy Records founder was arrested in September 2024, following a lengthy government investigation, including raids on his Los Angeles and Miami estates that revealed possession of over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and other lubricants, as well as firearms. He was previously incarcerated without bail at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. With the heavily covered federal trial beginning on May 5, he faced up to life in prison. Combs' ex-girlfriend of over 10 years, Cassie Ventura, was a prominent figure in the trial, testifying while 8 months pregnant before giving birth in May. On the stand, the singer shared bombshell details of Diddy's infamous freak-offs, including her engaging in sexual activity with male escorts while Combs looked on. In a statement, Ventura's attorney Doug Witter praised his client's courage. This entire criminal process started when our client Cassie Ventura had the courage to file her civil complaint in November 2023, the attorney wrote. Although the jury did not find Combs guilty of sex trafficking Cassie beyond a reasonable doubt, she paved the way for a jury to find him guilty of transportation to engage in prostitution. Witter said Ventura's actions left an indelible mark on both the entertainment industry and the fight for justice by coming forward with her experience, and said she had shown exemplary courage and unquestionable strength. This case proved that change is long overdue, and we will continue to fight on behalf of survivors, the lawyer concluded. Combs still faces nearly 80 sexual and physical abuse civil lawsuits.